Hey guys, it's Isaac Duelist Chat. I know it's been a while since I've done an opening like this for one of our videos due to the fact that we've been live streaming, but we just recently uploaded I think it was like a 2-hour podcast. Well, it was a live stream. And if you haven't checked it out, it's right there. Feel free to check it out. But I felt that 2 hours was a little bit of a large pill to swallow. So throughout the week, I'm gonna drop some videos of that episode chopped down, and this is one of the first ones. And we have a guest. His name is Brent. He also goes by Work in Progress. He has his own channel, and the link will be down below. And if you enjoy videos like this or our content, or if you're new here, make sure to subscribe, ring the notification bell. That way you know when we go live, since we really haven't set schedule yet. And and just leave a like if you enjoy it, or dislike if. For any reason you dislike it. Leave some comments down below for suggestions or comments on the topic. But yeah, so hope you guys enjoy it. Catch you guys next time. Later.
I love it.
Yeah, it's an okay anime. It's okay.
He's a hater. No, ignore him. He's a hater. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he speaks.
Things were amazing, and the storyline was pretty great. My favorite part was I think it's second or third episode into season 2, where they were playing cops and robbers. Like when we started, my wife and I started that anime. We saw that, like, because the way we were looking at it, we saw season 1, season 2 is right above it. You can just like mouse up to it, And I saw that episode of him and the other teacher, the serious teacher, is like cops. I'm like, that's going to be a beautiful. I know that's going to be my favorite episode, and it was. So
Do you guys, like, I know that you guys watch a lot of anime, but do you guys read manga as well?
I used to.
That's these two. Kids. That's these two.
Before kids, yes. I did.
I love both the anime and manga for this. I consider them separate entities, but the manga is vastly superior. Like there's more expansion on characters. The cops and robbers thing was like probably 2 chapters longer than what they did.
That's good.
And then then especially in season 2 where it's the class against each other for whether they kill Koro Sensei or they save Koro Sensei, that's a lot longer. The stuff with Kayano is a lot longer. Like season 2, it's so weird what happened. What I think what happened was they backed themselves into a corner when they were animating it. Season 1 is to a T when it comes to the manga. And then they're like, oh crap, there isn't enough. It's like there's too much left to make it 2 more seasons, but there's not enough. How do I say this right?
Like there would have been enough for to justify another season, but there was enough to they didn't want to do OVAs and stuff, probably.
Well, so I think the anime is like 24 episodes long, when in fact, it's 48 episodes long, when in fact it should have been probably like 50 episodes long. But that makes for weird season planning. They should have cut stuff out of season 1 and kept season 2 like completely to the manga, because the season 2 stuff is incredibly important to the story. And like, I don't know, I still love it all, but like season 2 was kind of like rushed.
Yeah, I accidentally watched it because I had just finished watching Tokyo Ghoul season 1, and I was like, yeah, no, I feel that. And I was like, I wanted to see another bloody, gory anime. And I was like, ooh, Assassination Classroom.
He was doing good then.
I was like, ooh, Assassination Classroom. That's have to be interesting. And it was completely opposite what I was looking for, but I was not upset about it.
I told you about Assassination Classroom back when I was in college, because it just came out in Japan. And I saw the first episode. I'm like, man, this is really good. And I told Isaac about it, and his thing was he didn't want to watch it. He wanted for it to come to the States. And then I completely got busy and forgot all about it. And then he called me and he's like, hey, Assassination Classroom is awesome. I was like, yes, I know of it.
I'm working on a video right now explaining why I love Assassination Classroom so much, and I'm still having a hard time figuring it out for myself, so it's actually been really difficult to write. But it's the first thing to make me weep tears in 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, so like
I feel that.
every time I read it and every time I watch it, it's just so like and it's not a whole lot of stuff does that, and in a lot of ways this particular anime sort of opened the floodgates to allow me to kind of feel emotion again. And so like that's one of the reasons why it's super special to me, just because like it's very emotionally impactful, and like nothing beats a good cry too, and like the anime makes me cry. So
Have you watched Gurren Lagann?
okay, so I'm trying.
Okay,
But
Right,
look,
right. Like,
hello,
it's so hard.
real quick.
so
No.
hard.
Here's the thing. In your defense, I understand, because it took me on my fourth try to actually sink my teeth in and go. And honestly, I'm mad at myself that took me 4 tries. It is
one
dude.
thing that you guys were saying. I don't know. Was it last week during your show? Yeah, I've noticed that with anime, it's like 6 episodes, right? Like if you're not like I'm struggling to get through episode 4 with it. So like I think what I need to do is I really need to get through. I think I need to get through those 6. I need to start over, get through those 6, and see if I can actually get through it.
We usually do the 3 method, and it's an older method, but it works. I mean, my thing is, if we can't put something in there to be like, okay, that's the moment I'm looking for. That's what I want to look for it. Then I mean, it's just not that great,
So
like.
Go ahead. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, good.
So My Hero Academia and Black Clover took me 6 episodes, and I'm glad that I stuck with it because I love them both. Assassination Classroom hooked me at episode 1. Tokyo Ghoul, the first season was great, and I was hooked through the first 12 episodes, and then I don't know what the hell happened with season 2 and RE, but like I wanted to blow my brains out. Like I pushed myself through it just because I was like,
oh,
okay,
you watched it?
I'm committed. Okay, like, but like, and then like the last like 6 episodes of RE were like fantastic. It kind of like I loved like those last 6 episodes when everyone kind of came back together. But like the dumpster fire that is season 2 and like 2/3 of RE was just incredibly frustrating to get to. But I've heard that the manga is spectacular, so I'm gonna give the manga a shot.
GC abandoned us. Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's introduce ourselves, right? Because you know us as
have we been recording?
Yeah, we've been recording this whole time.
Isaac tends not to warn people.
No. The reason I didn't warn him is because this is like a pre-show, okay? And I'm cool with that. It's like an icebreaker, you know what I'm saying? And he actually was talking about one of my favorite anime, so I had to let that be recorded. That way it's proven to the world it is a phenomenal anime.
It's okay.
No.
It's okay. I'm going to give it another shot. Like, I finished it. I want to say it was like mid-season 1 that I was kind of like just done with it.
You need to get...
Well, then season 2 started. I'm like, okay, no, this is really good. And then mid-season 2, I'm kind of like, all right, I am kind of done with this. Like, even at the ending, I'm just like, all right, I mean, that was a decent ending, I guess. Like, I don't know why. It could have just been the mood I was in at the time.
That's
but
funny.
Everybody loves it. I might give it another shot just to see. But carry on, Isaac.
I got hooked on Dr. Stone earlier this week. I really like
it. I'm on episode 8, I think. It's pretty legit.
Yeah. And like I'm going to the bookstore in a couple of days, and I'm going to try to get as many of the volumes as I can for that one and have that be my next time investment as far as reading goes. I'm working my way through reading Death Note right now, and that's really hard.
What?
That's good, man.
I love it.
That's good,
dude. Death Note took me 3 tries to actually watch it, to actually like it.
It
starts so slow. It starts so slow, dude. It starts so slow.
I'm reading it right now, and it's incredible. It's incredibly dense, and you know the protagonist is very much an antagonist within that story. So that makes it really difficult to follow because Light is a horrible person, and you're supposed to like follow him. But I'm actually at an interesting point. I think I'm at chapter 42, which is at the point in the story Light has forfeited the Death Note in order to lose his memories. So I'm at
Yeah.
Mhm.
I will say with Death Note, the novels are really good too. There's
Yeah.
novels.
But you
There's
know what's
novels.
better?
There's novels. There's novels.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
if he's at the part where he forfeited his memory, I'm assuming he's at the part where
He's in L's tower, like that tower.
Yeah,
that,
he got captured. Him and Misa got captured and
okay,
stuff.
okay. So you already read the part where that one agent was following him, right?
yeah, at the very, very beginning of the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you met the wife.
Yeah, that messed me up. I don't know what
Okay.
your policy is on cussing.
Oh,
But
no,
that
you're
was
good.
like
You're good.
that was very traumatizing for me. That was so messed up.
So,
I about
in
put
that,
it down right then.
it was tough, dude. It was tough.
Yeah.
But I will say, like in the manga and in the anime, she mentions working with L at one point. One of the novels is their story.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yes, dude, it was
It was pretty good.
And as far as light novels go, I'm starting That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime.
Attaboy.
I fell in love with that anime. That anime is
Boy.
it
It is very good. It is like when that anime first came out, I remember Jacob's wife was asking about it, and I was like, anything that has anything to do with slime and anime, don't do it. They were showing a busty chick at the beginning. I was like, I don't trust it. I don't trust those people over there. Don't do it, girl. And then like a couple of years later, I was like, I'm gonna give it a try, and it was like the most wholesome thing ever. And I was like,
we started it.
And then season 2, like he just gets dummy OP, and it's like the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, I mean he's the gariest of Sues, or the merriest of Sues, considering the fact he's kind of genderless, but kind of not, I guess. But they are genderless, and
I just love the first episode where he's dying, and the only thing he thinks about was
destroy my PC.
Yeah, throw my PC in the ocean.
There's some great things from it. And actually, it prompts us to want to watch that So I'm a Spider, So What, which is apparently Rimuru Light. But I mean, it's the isekai genre. It is played out. I still have my guilty pleasures with it. You know, I'm still working through World's End Harem, which is definitely solely not PG-13, but totally hilarious. So.
Then you know, one final thing, and then if we want to kick things off, I'm also watching The World's Finest Assassin gets reincarnated.
Oh, I watched that to a noble aristocrat. Yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm reading that.
Well, it's decent.
Huh?
It's decent as an anime. My thing is, it starts off pretty fire, but then you watch it's like, man, what I expected this to be never got there. I guess I'm gonna have to wait another season. Cough, cough. Sword Art Online. So
the books feel better for The World's Finest Assassin. And
we definitely followed that. Light novels are way like if you watched Death March. Death March is great and all, but you should read it and see exactly how zany that gets. You know, so.
Look at that, boys. We got ourselves a bonus episode. Appreciate it. This is a bonus episode.
I'm down to talk. Whip, baby. Work in progress. I'm guessing first name work, last name progress, because he makes it do. You know.
My name is Brent. You can call me Brent. Work in progress is like my brand. But yeah, my name is Brent. It's nice to meet you guys. Thanks for having me here tonight.